Hello and welcome. Today's video, I'm going to give you a demonstration of the cTrader Average True Range Trailing Stop bot. Now what it does, it just trails the stop loss behind an indicator calculation, which is the ATR indicator. And I'm going to give you a demonstration of it now. It comes in two parts. So you've got your indicator, which we give away for free. You can download this, which I'll show you first. And then it's the automated trading system, or it's semi-automated. And what it does, it automatically trails behind the average true range indicator. I'll show you how that works straight away, okay? So what I'm going to do is show you the indicator first. So this is cTrader, what you're seeing on the chart now. And I've got a few trades open already. You can see at the bottom of the screen. And this will give you a rough idea of how it works. And obviously we've got a bullish trend going on here, so you can see this. So the first thing I'm going to do is install the indicator. Now we haven't published the indicator on the website yet, but at the bottom of this YouTube channel, I'll put a link so you can actually just click on it and find the indicator to download it. But at the moment, if you wanted to find it, you just type in average up here. So if I just go to the little F icon and I type in average, or anything that's part name of it, and there it is, click algo average true range. Now when you click on this, get rid of the show info, because that just gives you information about if you want to purchase this other product, which is the cBot. And then it comes up with the parameter settings for the indicator, and I'll just quickly go through them. You've got 7 different types of moving average that you can use for this calculation. You can choose the period for the indicator, the weight, whether you want to use high or low, highest high or lowest low, or just a calculation of the indicator. I'll give you a quick demonstration of that as well. Whether you want to show the stop loss line and the type of line you want to show, whether it's dots, thick. You can choose the thickness of the line and the opacity, and I'll show you that as well. So I'll go straight into it. I'll leave it as yes, and I'll click, actually I'm going to do it as a bright yellow line, and I'm actually going to change it to a bit thicker. So here you go. This is the actual indicator, the ATR indicator. Now, as you can see, it's pretty much in a channel here, then it went into a bullish trend. Now, the bullish trend started here. So if, for example, we've got some positions that are opened up around here at the last time that it actually consolidated a bit before it went bullish again. And as you can see, if we ran a trailing stop using this tool, we wouldn't have our stop losses, which are further down. Actually, they're much lower. They would have actually just trailed right up to here where it's 1.6553. So this tool will automatically attach to existing trades or any new trades that you open. We've got a product page that gives you more information, but this video demo will actually show it hands-on. So that's just the indicator, and the indicator alone doesn't do a lot. So if I was to change the time frames, for example, to daily, what it does, it actually automatically updates this line here. So this line you see here, the green line, is the actual stop loss line. That's automatically updated it. If you want to edit the indicator, just right click on the indicator with your mouse and it will come up with this. Now if I change the high low to no, it'll actually will readjust the actual stop loss line. Okay, so you can experiment with that. You can also experiment with the weight. So rather than 3, you can have 1, which is much tighter into the price. 2 is a bit further away. 3 we found optimal, and I think it goes up to a max of 4, which is much further away, which isn't such a tight stop loss really. So 3 is a good value to use. Again, you can change the moving average to anything you want. That actually recalculates the ATR formula and shows you it. We'll leave it at simple. Now the show stop loss, if I set this to no, it doesn't show the stop loss line. It's gone. So if I put it to yes, it's come up with the stop loss line at the top. You can choose dots, you can choose lines and dots, and I'm actually going to choose lines, which is just one straight line. Okay, you can choose anything you want. Obviously, you can't change the color of that at the moment. Opacity, so whether you want it, again, if I put 0, you see the actual color of the box here of the value. It's disappeared. It's come in 15285. You might want to do that if you want to see the other prices and see it a bit clearer. But if you want a label, just set it to 100 and it will come as a thick green line and show you. Now, if it was above the price, it would be a red line. Okay, and if it's below the price, it would be a green label, sorry. So that's the indicator, pretty straightforward. I'm just going to OK that. Now I'm going to show you the cBot. So the indicator doesn't do anything other than show you where to place your stop losses. So in this case, these are my 3 stop losses down here. They're not very visible, not the best, but if you drag it up to here and manually do it, then you can manually adjust your stop loss every time that say a bar closes. You can go back and manually adjust your stop loss. Now you can do this with the free indicator that we give away, but if you want that to happen automatically, so if you're away from your machine or you're sleeping or anything like that, it will automatically trail behind the price and it will keep moving the stop loss as it moves along. So I'm going to go now straight into the actual cBot. So I'm going to go to the little cBot icon there and I'm going to type in is it? I can't remember what it's called now. ATR. There it is. Click Algo ATR Trailing Stop. This is the actual cBot. Now these are the parameters. I'll just quickly go through the parameters. Again, they're explained on the product page, but I'll go through them here. So where you've got attached to label, if you select yes, whichever label name you put in there, it will only manage those positions. Now, for starters, because the actual indicator is calculated for this currency symbol on this time frame, it's only this currency symbol, in this case Euro USD, that it will manage. It won't manage any other symbol. So you're only going to manage or trailing stop for Euro USD. If you want to do it for another chart, you just add another chart, you create another chart with a plus icon at the top. Then you install the indicator like I did previously, and then you install the cBot. And then you can actually manage a different currency symbol or you can do the same currency symbol but on a different time frame. So to actually attach a label, you just select yes and you put the label name. So what I'm trying to say now is if you have two currency symbols that are the same, to Euro USD, and you only wanted to manage, for example, an automated trading system with a label, in this case would be something like, say, grid hedge. So one of our trading systems, it gives a unique label. If you only wanted to manage your risk for that and not your manual trades or not anything else, just for this currency symbol, you type in the label you want to use. So I think our grid hedge automated system is called grid hedge. So if I selected yes and I typed in label name of grid hedge, it will only manage, so it will only adjust the stop loss for trades that are opened by the automated trading system called Grid Hedge, which is our trading system. If, on the other hand, you've got your own automated robot and you only want those trades managed by your own automated robot, make sure you create a label for that system. And as long as there's got a label, it will actually manage it. So if you select no, it will manage all Euro USD trades, whether they're manual or automated. Okay, on bar close, what this does, if you select yes, when the candle closes, in this case it's daily, it will then adjust the stop loss. So it doesn't adjust the stop loss until the candle actually closes or the bar closes. So if I went to a lower time frame, I can't at the moment, it will only adjust the stop loss then. So if you select no, what this will do, every time there's a price change, if you select no, what will happen is every time that the ATR value changes, in this case it's 15285, if this was to be recalculated and go up or down and it changes, it will then adjust your stop loss and move it. Okay, so max pips, this is to prevent you having more risk than you really want. So if, for example, you put a max risk of 100 pips, I've got 1,000 there for a demonstration, what that means is as you're running this, if the ATR indicator calculation moves your stop loss where it's more than 100 pips, it won't adjust it. It will keep it to its previous value. This will prevent you from coming back one day and finding out you've got a position that's closed or something like that, which is much higher than you want an actual risk. So it's just an added feature. Now, this is quite important. On the chart, I've got the indicator set at certain values for this indicator. Now, you've got to make sure that the values in your cBot are the same. So you do not need the indicator on the chart for the cBot to run. It will actually use the indicator in the background. But if you're doing it for cross-referencing and visual purposes, make sure that your indicator settings on your cBot are the same as the indicator settings on your indicator. In this case, you've got simple 15.3, use high-low yes. So let me just apply that. Let's put the cBot at the bottom, but it hasn't started yet. If I then right-click on the thing there, the indicator settings are simple 15.3 yes. So if you were to change any of these, make sure you also change, if you go to your robot down here and double-click on it, it will come up with your settings again. So make sure you also change these values. So it's pretty simple. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run this robot. Now, whether I choose on bar close or automatically adjust, it will do it as soon as you press the start button on the bot. It will actually readjust the stop losses down here. So I've got 3 stop losses for these 3 positions running. Now, if, for example, I'm going to go to the 4-hour time frame. It's got a longer trend. So on the 4-hour time frame, hasn't actually readjusted. Oh, there it is at the top. So on the 4-hour time frame, you can see the stop loss value for this ATR system is up here, 1.6553, but my actual stop losses are much lower. So I'm going to click play now, and it's moved all 3 stop losses. So if I was to go to the cBot log, you can see it's modified the positions of all 3 positions there, 1, 2, 3, and it's moved them to the stop loss, which is calculated by the ATR. So if I go back to positions now, you can see the stop loss values where they are. It's all been moved to 16554, which is 16553, so it's slightly out. So if I was just to move them away again, you can see it's actually where it's put them. So what's going to happen now on this bot, because it's set to on bar close no, every time this value changes here, it will actually, because it's on a higher time frame, it won't happen that much. It will actually readjust your stop loss. So with this robot, you can actually leave it running in the background, knowing that your profits are going to be locked in. Your stop loss is going to trail behind the price in such a way that it doesn't get stopped out by normal movements. Any major news releases or anything like that, of course you're going to get stopped out. Any high volatility where the markets go crazy, yes, you will get stopped out, but you'll only get stopped out where this yellow line is as it trails up. So you will lock in your profits. In our case, we open positions here. And if, for example, our stop losses are moved there, and if we were to close, we would actually lock in on each one of these about 200 pips for each position. So we would actually lock in some profits. So that's it. That's the indicator and the cBot. And I'll just quickly show you where you can find it. If I move this across, this is our website, clickalgo.com, if you're not familiar with us. At the moment, it's up here as one of the newest products we've put in. But if you were just to type in the top here, ATR, it will come up and you can find it up here. So that's another way of finding it. And if I go to the product page, on the product page, you can download a 14-day trial. And it's running a bit slow, I'm not sure why. Let me just stop and restart that. So you can download a 14-day free trial. Actually, I have no idea why that's taken so long. So, well, it might be because I'm recording this video. So while that's loading, not sure why. Just want to show you more about our YouTube channel. So this is our YouTube channel if you're not familiar with us. So this is where we're going to put the video, and you can find out more videos about who we are and what I know why it's doing it. I'm actually doing some optimization, that's why. So come to our YouTube channel, you can find out more about our robots, and it's got lots of different things about our products and how to actually use cTrader. There's a whole bunch of cTrader platform tutorials. So if you subscribe to this, you'll get informed when there's new videos, and you'll be able to find out more information about the cTrader trading platform. Okay, it's finally loaded. I'm just running some optimization in the background. That's why it's chewing up some of my bandwidth. Okay, so this is a product page. It says non-refundable, but it is. We do a 14-day refund. It's just that I haven't published this yet because it's on pre-order. But once we've actually published it, you will be able to download a 14-day free trial and give it a bash first to see if you like it. And it's got a bit more information about it down here, okay? And the video is just going to go at the bottom of this page. So that's it. I think that I've covered everything. And obviously, we get feedback from the community on our Telegram group, and if the community come up with some suggestions that people vote on and they're a good idea, we actually implement that in our existing systems. So in this case, we expect this product to grow and become more well, better really, especially like with possible position size calculation, changing the position size based on the stop loss. So if you were to purchase this product, you get free updates for life if we do updates. That's it. I don't want to talk anymore. Sorry about that. All right. Thank you very much. If you do like the video, please give me a thumbs up at the bottom. Thank you.